He calls himself a food-obsessed actor, and he has finally put his favorite recipes in a cookbook for everyone to enjoy. We are back in the kitchen with the one and only Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yay!
Hello, I didn't meet you guys yet, but you, I know.
You know, your wife came here before you.
I know. Well, she's done everything pretty much.
Right.
I want to know when you said.
But I was born first.
Okay, that's it. I want to know from a husband's standpoint, when you say a wife nudges you to make a cookbook, what is a nudge between a husband and wife?
It starts out. She pushes me into the fire. It starts off very politely. It starts off, this is so good. You should do like a cook. You love cooking so much, and you know, I'm still a gamer. I'm 40 years old. I still love video games, and so it's usually a means to get me away from that. And then,
stick down.
Yeah, like you should do a cookbook. That would be more productive. But I'm on a site that actually pays you to play, and I'm like, baby, I'm making it. So that's my argument. So then eventually, you know, like I said, somebody else tells you the idea, and you're like, that's good.
When you said nudge, she meant unplugged.
Right.
That's one way to say it.
And you know what? It worked because you made a very beautiful cookbook.
I
and we
appreciate
actually
that.
shot some of this. I'd love to take a look at this.
This was the last like 9 months of my life putting this book together. I wanted to. That's not babies. It's my son, the destroyer, and my daughter, the creator.
Ooh, yummy.
Oh, wow.
There's a funny story in there about Parker Posey. She always talked about wanting like this special pancake breakfast for her. She had this old school like voice, even though it probably wasn't hers, but I fell in love with it. I thought I was always in love with acting, but it was really just Parker Posey. And I made those pancakes by the end of the shoot because I wanted to like be like, look, I made you these, they're just for you. And she was already wrapped, and it was Rachel Lee Cook playing the young version, so Rachel got the Posey thing.
Well, you know what? Forget the pancakes, we want the kielbasa.
Let's do this. So this is really easy. I used to grill kielbasa.
You're smoking over.
Yeah, it's really
this is ready to go.
That's ready.
I used to grill kielbasa nonstop, and it just got boring and old because it was the same thing. My favorite fruit was pineapple, so I said I'm gonna make a sandwich. I said before it's a snake eater sandwich, which means you gotta unhinge your jaw, and we're gonna get this thing going. So
it's already smoking. We better get it on there.
Right,
Come on, Freddie. We don't have to cut them first, just like that?
Well, I will cut them normally. Well, here's a blade. We'll do it.
Whoa, just like that? Come on, you're the chef. You
Who needs
this?
Summer?
I've been doing this a long time.
There you go. So impressive.
Don't worry, I'm a burner, not a cutter. It's true. My wife's a cutter, not a burner. Wow. And that's kind of how the guy-girl like puberty thing when you torture yourself was anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I guess you're a big fan of Hawaiian pizza then, because this is kind of like
I grew up in New Mexico, so it was green chili on your pizza, and if you asked for pineapple, they would rise as one and slay you. But secretly, yes. This was my favorite fruit. I had it in California for the first time. It was delicious, and this was just a really fun way for me to make a different kind of lunch and a different way for us to eat. When we actually put this together, I'm going to lay the sausage on the bottom. I'm going to do a little bit of lettuce and tomato. I'm going to put the pineapple on top of that, or you can put the pineapple on the bottom of the bread as long as you slice it thin. Okay. If you slice it thick, it's going to be juicy and your bread's going to be juicy. If you slice it thin, you just get the sweet. And with the onions too, which I usually wrap in aluminum foil, which I think they did for me right here.
Lovely.
Because if I'm grilling outside, I don't have time to bring a pan or a plate out there, so I'll literally just put that right on the grill.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah, and then I can just open it up and add it right on the sandwich when I'm done.
So do we need to flip? How long do these stay on here?
Well, you cook your kielbasa, if they're sliced in half, it won't take long, but we'll give them a pretend Hollywood flip. And
there you go. Oh, it's not even pretend. No, our oven works here.
This is the first time I've cooked on TV where the ovens have worked, to be honest.
The magic of home and family.
That's
Look
right.
At that.
Well, you're in a real house.
You don't even have to finish them. We have them here.
So
I'll keep flipping and you make the sandwich.
Super duper simple. So like I said.
Freddie, I have a question. Is that fresh pineapple or canned, or can you use either?
If you can use fresh, always use fresh.
Yep.
But there's a lot of the canned pineapple that comes sliced exactly like this.
That's what I was thinking.
Which makes it even easier.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I have a lot of other recipes with like corn and things like that I add into nachos. And if you want to use canned corn, use it. It's
okay.
I would want to chop it up though and dice the pineapple.
Yeah.
You could, but it might start falling out of the sandwich if you do that. So this is just to help you keep it together.
No, see, I unhinged the whole thing. Goes
a true snake eater. You should have come to New Mexico with me. Everything was that big.
And doesn't cooking the pineapple make it even sweeter?
It does make it sweeter. It also gives it a nice little smoky flavor, and sweet and smoky, sweet and salty, sweet and sour. That's always good.
Yeah, of the acid. The acid.
So are the onions, though. The onions are savory, so that kind of like mellows the sauce.
Okay,
well, I'm talking and having fun and trying to party.
Talking about the mellowness. I love it.
It's like, come on, man.
Everybody's eating except for me,
Go to work,
Freddie.
Freddie. Go to work. Now, if you want to use just this is torn up a little bit. If you just want to use a sheet, like I said, it won't fall apart on you as much. But this works because we will.
Were you tempted to put any sauces on it?
I don't put too many sauces on it, but if you like mayo on your, even though that's Voldemort to me, I can't hear the word. If you need it, use it. If you want mustard for spice, use it. If you want to drink white wine with your steak because you think it tastes good, do it.
Or you're wrong. Or you're wrong.
But I'm saying like that, you can't be hardcore like that. I have my buddy Dule Hill from She's All That, great tap dancer. I love him. So he loves A1 on his steak, okay?
What?
I don't.
That is an insult to the chef.
But it's not. He's my friend and I love him. And if that's what you like, I said just have one bite without it. He said, all right, man, I'll have one bite without it. So he slices it, takes a bite, go, now, isn't that good? He goes, it's delicious. Can I have my A1? And I said yes. And if he wanted a glass of Pinot Grigio, I'd have given him that too.
All right.
So this is an easy version. If you got your kids and you want to half it up, half it up.
What about the bread choice?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the bread is that?
This looks like a ciabatta. My favorite bread to use for any sandwich, burger, anything is brioche, which is because it's so sweet. And if you want to go really decadent, you just get the Hawaiian roll.
I was just gonna say that's way better.
But with the pineapple and the Hawaiian rolls, you'd probably be 800 pounds.